Hello, tools for your bling berets. We have your glue, we have the beret, color of your choice, we have a marker, and we have the tailor's chalk. Now you can choose to use the tailor's chalk instead of the marker. The choice is yours, but I'm just putting the two here so that you can make your choice. Then we have the pearls we'll be working with. These are plastic pearls, but some of them have a little touch of blings. By the time you're done, the coming together of the three colors with your berets will actually give you a beautiful creation. Thank you. Okay, so the next step to make your beret is actually to mark it. I'm using the permanent marker to mark where I'm going to be putting my pearl. Please note that this is a permanent marker, and when I tried using the chalk, it wasn't showing on the beret, so I make do away with the tailor's chalk and I continued with my permanent marker. Okay, so you have to be sure of where you want to place it. You may use ruler as a guide. I'm able to do this because I'm quite familiar with how my inches look like. So this is just me doing what I do most times. So for starters, it's important that you have like a measurement. You may cut a little fabric as a guide. You may use your tape rule. You may use a ruler. But the thing is, just make sure that your markings are quite accurate. So before you start putting in the pearl, I advise that you put the glue on some of the markings. Okay, now you pick up your pearl and you put the same glue on the pearl so that there is a contact for the glue. Glue on the beret, glue on the pearl, and you apply it one after the other. So once you are done with the ones that you've actually put the glue, you have to do another set. So this is just to make your work faster. Instead of putting it on a spot then picking the pearl, you can apply the glue on about 10 markings. Then you start applying the glue on your pearl and start placing it on the beret. It is important you apply a little bit of pressure when you are applying your pearl, and it's you don't need to rush yourself. I'm able to work this fast because I do it regularly. Okay, so it's also important to note that the glue we are using has other types. They may write E7000, they may write B8000. They are actually almost the same thing. They do the same task. It is a waterproof glue. That means you can wash the item you used it on without it giving way, and it is transparent. However, you still have to be careful so that they don't stain your work. By the time you're working, it's going to be a little bit stretchy. You see like white stretch of glue. When you see that, not to worry, by the time your work is dried, you can actually clean up by removing those ones. Okay, but make sure you put the glue on your pearl and also on the beret. And it's also important to know that you have to let your beret sit for 24 hours before packaging it for delivery or before wearing it, so that the glue can actually cure. I think that's what they use for it, so that the glue can set very well. Okay, so this same glue, you can use it for your apparel. And also I'm going to be doing a video to show how you attach your buttons to your beret. It's almost the same method. All you need to do is apply glue on your buttons, then you apply it on your beret. But I'm still going to do a video to show you, but it's basically the same way. Remember, this is plastic pearl and they are half pearl, they are not full pearl. So I just keep applying this. Now if you're working with multiple colors, you need to be sure where you're going to place your colors so that you don't get confused in the process of working. You can see that I've actually placed the glue on a lot of markings, and all I'm doing now is just to attach the pearl. occasionally you feel glue stain on your hand, okay, you can just rub your finger and continue your task. Looking closely, you can see all those white stretchy glue that I talked about. Okay, they are removable. Once we are done, we'll detach some of them, and by the time it's 24 hours after attaching the pearl, you'll be able to remove all without you tampering um with your embellishment. Okay, so basically that's it. I mentioned initially that this pearl, they have a little bit of blings on them. There are still some of the pearls in the market that they actually shine, as in they shine a lot. You can choose to settle for that instead of this. Remember that you can get your tools from my online store. You can check the link that is attached to your email. Okay, so I'm about finishing the top part. Actually, some other crafters will only do this top of the beret, and they don't bother going to the opposite side of the beret. Whatever you choose is fine, but this is what I do most times because I just want it to be everywhere. You see, I'm just applying more pressure. Okay, and that's basically it. And you can see the other side. Okay, this is a medium sized beret. Most times I encourage a large beret so that you can wear on your weave. Thank you.